넌 정말 좋겠다. 넌 정말 좋겠다. 언제나 넌 네 맘대로지만.
Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome to this video. Thank you very much for clicking on it. I really appreciate it. Today we have a debut on our hands. Illit has officially entered the world as a bit of a, I don't know, for those that may not know, a little bit of a backstory on me and this group and their origins. So obviously this group was formed by the show Are You Next? They are under Illit, which is, that's the same sub label as Hypen, isn't it? I think so. So yeah, formed by Are You Next. I watched the first 3 episodes of that show, and I hated it. I got so frustrated and just angry at just the show, how the girls were treated, how they were evaluated. Like, it was just so beyond frustrating. I can handle it when, you know, my faves don't make it. I'm used to it, to be honest. When I think about like some of the survival shows that I've watched more recently, my tippity top faves typically tend not to make it. Like, with probably the most recent example for me, you think of Boys Planet and Zero Base One. My top 2 were Park Han-bin and Yoon Jong-woo, and neither of them made it into Zero Base One. So I'm used to it. Same thing happened with Girls Planet. Like, a good chunk of my tippity top faves did not make it. So I'm used to that, and I'm totally fine with my faves not making it into the final group. It is what it is. It sucks, but it is what it is. But it was just the way the show was structured. Like I said, the way the girls were evaluated, I just found it so beyond frustrating. I hated that show with a burning passion, and I could not finish it. I basically decided, you know what, my mental health isn't worth finishing this show for, so I'm just gonna dump it and leave it at that. I did watch and react to the remaining performances from the show. I just skipped over all of the other nonsense with it. And I obviously know who the final members are. I also know, is it Youngso? Was that her name? Didn't she come first? I can't remember. I know she was high ranking, but she ended up leaving the group, obviously, prior to this debut. I don't think we know the reason for that, or at least I don't know the reason for that. So if anyone does, feel free to let me know. But that is a shame, because she was one of the ones that she wasn't like one of my tippity top favorites, but she was in, I'd say, like my top 8, I'd say. The only other members of the group that were in my like personal top 8 were Yuna, and I think Mocha. I can't really remember because it was so long ago that I watched, you know, those 3 episodes, but I do remember Mocha standing out to me a little bit. So that's kind of my history. And I was not gonna lie, I was kind of worried that my strong dislike of the show itself was gonna like taint my opinion of the group and the girls themselves, because obviously it's not their fault by any means. Like, I have no ill feeling towards any of the girls on the show, or the girls that made it or anything like that. But I was kind of worried that how much I hated the show would I don't know, like somehow influence my ability to fully appreciate this group. But I had a little sneaky listen in my own time to the highlight medley, and I just did a couple of seconds, just like 3-5 seconds, something like that, of each song. And ooh, when I tell you, that shit sounded immaculate. Any concerns, any worries I had immediately just flew away. I don't know if I'm gonna like stan this group. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like follow them and every single bit of content or anything like that. I don't know yet. But I do know that musically, I'm gonna be keeping up with them, because that shit, like, I haven't even heard the full songs, but just those little tiny snippets were enough to let me know that this music is gonna be phenomenal, and I'm really, really excited. So, I know I've talked a lot. It is what it is. I'm really excited for this. We got Magnetic, the music video. So let's just get into it. Now, as I just mentioned, the highlight medley for the album, I am going to be checking out the rest of the album over on Patreon. It is a little bit of a shorter one, but I still want to do a reaction to the other 3 songs. So that'll be over on Patreon later today if you are interested. I'm super keen to see what those full songs sound like. But let's get into this. I'm so ready. I don't know what to expect music video wise, because other than those couple of seconds each from the highlight medley, I have not seen or heard any of the teasers. So yeah, let's see what's happening. Let's see how this is gonna play out. Let's do this. Illit, Magnetic, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm really glad they changed how the.
But I just can't hide that. I want you.
Oh, she's so cute. Damn. See this, you know. Oh. Oh. Oh, Wonnie! You know, I know, you know, there's obviously a lot of chat, a lot of talk about Wonnie, during the show, after the show, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of chat about her now. But right off the bat, those couple of seconds right there in the chorus, Girlie's improved. She has improved with her presence, and I am proud of her. I was never on the Wonnie hate train. She wasn't my she wasn't in my top 8. She wasn't my favorite, but I thought she was super cute, and I think she has all of the potential in the world to be fantastic. So I'm not mad at her being in this group by any means.
Baby,
sorry, I had to go back to the beginning. I need to enjoy this again. This is such a pretty instrumental. Oh, her voice sounds so pretty. That's Iroha, isn't it? I love, they have like superpowers, that's so cute. Oh, this is so good already. Oh, she's so cute. Are they like, hold on, are they like wearing like pajamas? Because they look like pajamas, just like fancy pajamas. And they're so cute. Ah! Oh, I love this instrumental, man. Hey, hey. I'm actually obsessed with this instrumental. This instrumental is so good. This back and forth scene is really cute. Let's go. Love it. Oh, you know, that was super pretty. Gorgeous. Hey, hey, hey. That's so cute. Oh my god.
this time I want you, like it's magnetic. Super 이끌림.
I like that it's a little bit creepy. It's just a tiny little hint of creepy.
Like it's magnetic. Baby, don't say
Oh.
no.
Oh man. That's the kind of instrumental that I actually... Are they gonna have... Are you also going to have a webtoon? Is that what this is? Because that is certainly what it seems like. I was thinking about, like, partway through, I was like, are we gonna have lore? Is there gonna be lore? Because, like, at first I thought maybe the superpowers are just, like, a fun little thing with this song because they mentioned superpowers, like, earlier in the lyrics. And now, as we're moving on, I'm like, it may seem indeed that there's lore. Lore might be involved. We might have that. They might be little superheroes, and that's really cute. But yeah, no, this is the kind of instrumental that I actually really struggle to comment on, simply because there are so many tiny little details that I'm obsessed with. I physically cannot talk about all of them, because by the time I think, like, oh, I want to mention that, 3 other things have happened that I want to talk about. So just know, this kind of instrumental I am an absolute sucker for, and I will never be mad at more of this kind of sound and this kind of style in K-pop. I don't think I will ever get tired of it. I say that now. There was a time that I said that about the retro concept, but you know, it is what it is. I already have a horrible feeling that people are gonna be drawing comparisons to New Jeans and drawing comparisons to Triple S. Because there is a little bit, in my mind and in my anyway, a little bit of overlap in terms of overall vibe. But whatever. People want to get, like, their shit in a twist because of that. Like, whatever, you do you. I'm just gonna sit here and have a good time because that was really, really freaking good, and I very much enjoyed that. I think Minju's voice really, really stood out to me in this. Like, really, really stood out to me. I think she sounded incredible. Yuna did amazing. I loved her vocals on this. I think Mocha's voice is super, super cute. And yeah, Wonnie surprised the shit out of me. I think we need to remember that Wonnie only trained for like a month prior to the show. And this is one of the things I really disliked about the show, because on the one hand, it's great that she was able to have that experience and learn so much and eventually debut. Like, that's really, really cool. But also she was subjected to so much shit because they chose to take this trainee that had only been training for a month and put her into the situation where she's going to be heavily scrutinized, and she was just subjected to so much hate, and I hated that. Like, just have her be a trainee for a bit. Just have her be a trainee for a bit. It's fine. But you know, it is what it is. But the fact that you can already see how much she has improved and grown is amazing to me. And I think all of those people that at the time were saying that she's like talentless or whatever, just bullshit. Just absolute bullshit, because she wasn't talentless. She was never talentless. She just needed extra training. And now she's had some of it and she's looking great. She's looking great and she's performing great, and I am quite excited to see her continue to grow. Iroha, I think is awesome. I like that we got to see, she had like a centered dance moment here. That was really cool to see because she is a little bit of a dancing machine. Yeah, I think all of these girls had a moment to really shine in this, which was awesome. It's one of the benefits, I guess, of a smaller number. But yeah, the highlight for me is 1000% the music itself. That song was so good. I am obsessed, and I cannot wait to go away and listen to it again and listen to the rest of the album. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. yeah, a really, really promising start as far as I'm concerned. Super promising start. I'm really intrigued to see where they go with this. And if this is, in fact, like a webtoon thing, that's really cool. And I look forward to seeing more stuff to do with it, because knowing other hype groups, it crops up. It keeps popping up. Whether you read the webtoon or not, you will keep seeing things pop up, and that's always really fun. If it's not a webtoon, then I don't know, tell me what it is, because I obviously don't know. But yeah. Anyway, that'll bring me to the end of that. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on the song, the music video, all of that sort of stuff. Like I said, I'll be checking out the rest of the album over on Patreon later today, so if you're interested, feel free to hop on over. If not, no worries, it's all good. I will end this one here, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.